84 with winds gusting to 30 miles per hour. For the Inland Empire this morning, areas of fog, otherwise sunshine today, the high 84. The desert cities will have sunny skies today with a high of 104. I'm meteorologist Jim Minaldi for Smart Talk 1490 KMET.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez. We got, I'm sorry. My mother's been saying it's going to be a hot one. What did he say the weather was going to be, Jess?
I don't know. Like I said, I tune out. Did he say it was going to be hot?
104, I heard. That's all I heard right before the show. Right before the show. Turn on the air conditioner, as they say. My God, when did that Oh, okay. My mom was right. Okay, I was like, oh, that's East Coast. She goes, no, it's going to be here. We're getting advisories. I go, oh, because it was nice yesterday. And the day before, I was like, oh, I like this. But man, 104, that's just... Bleh. All right, well, I guess it's here. Summer is here, right? So there you go. Anyway, hopefully we keep away from it, right? Go to the beach, man. All right, anyway, there's a lot of things going on. We are thankful that you are here with us. We want to say we appreciate you. We want to say keep us alive, man. You never know, right? Like, we need money. Seriously, please visit our advertisers. If something resonates with you and you say, hey, by the way, because I know some of you have bought things based on like when we have like product stuff here. Remember? Oh, she hasn't been with us, Jess. From Canada, the nurse, and she bought like a headset right after, and then I think she bought that thing that was that mug, right, for like a gift. It cools your stuff, right? Or does it heat it up? No, it heats it up, I think, because the cooling thing, that's another thing. I saw that at Best Buy. Anyway, let us know, all right? Let us know, because then we go, oh, yay, somebody actually said something that Joel Prevo Partners, he actually promoted, and the company reached out to us, said, thank you for featuring us. We appreciate that. So people really like us. Can you keep us alive? Seriously, we need money, because there's a lot of bills, and they're all piling up. So there you go. That's the answer. Anyway, Jess, I know you got a story. What's going on over there?
Yeah. So a lot of things are happening with, Ocean Gate kind of like imploding on itself with the sub. And there's this new, I guess the newest adrenaline rush. So Richard Branson's Virgin Galactic will start this summer, apparently, flying people into space. Only $450,000 a ticket.
How? That's it? Wait, how much?
That stopped you. $450,000.
I literally heard 1,000, so I was like, oh, I'll do that. No, okay, 450. Oh, well, that's good. I want it to stop me. Now, here's the thing. All right, and I think they're going to privatize that in a weird way. They're going to say, look, you guys are doing dumb. Because look at the whole, and I know people are now like, oh my God, it was a tragedy. What a travesty, this, and that, and the other. But I understand that they kind of rinky-dink that. And a lot of articles are coming out about that. I saw one literally today about they call it a submersible. I get it now. I get it because, like, I'm hearing things all over the place about, like, oh, cut corners. Yeah, I get that. Oh, here it is. Here's the article. Ocean Gate CEO bragged. See, they're going back to what they did, and nobody called them out, evidently. But I think the people that didn't go, they're the ones, like, you should pay attention to. Like, why did you not go? Well, it's because, I mean, seriously, it was like, you think, like, Disneyland is, they got it together. These people did not. You know what I mean? It's rinky-dink. All right? I don't even know how to explain it, but it's called, like, and I've seen things like that. I go, you what? When you charge $250,000 per ticket, Jess, now, you get it, and you're like, dude, it's underwater. Yeah, but it's so, like, Titanic couldn't survive. It went that far deep. The pressure on that, right? You don't want to be stuck down there, and you definitely want to get out planned, right? You would be like, okay, we didn't come back from a 2.5 hour, dive. You would think somebody would look for you right away. You're like, this is our little thing. There you go. Was there a jet stream that threw them? Do we have any answers on how they really got lost, Jess?
No. They assume that, I'm assuming when they went down, it just like they heard a creak, obviously, and then just the implosion.
Right, creak, crack, and then see you later.
When they showed when the Navy released that audio or the audio that they heard, like you can hear like a creak or like a really loud creak first before that loud.
Oh, there's audio. I didn't know that. I haven't been watching. I really haven't been watching. I had no idea. Oh, wow. Okay, so this makes sense. It says OceanGate CEO bragged about using expired carbon fiber to build sub. All right, to build sub, and people they go, well, if it's carbon fiber, it must be strong. Does it have like a wear date? Because you don't want it to wear out at some point. Is that what cracked? Do they know what part cracked, Jess?
Well, there's a lot of things like specifically like carbon fiber. While it does have great tensile strength, it doesn't have great compression strength. If you know what that means.
I see.
So like,
Jess is smart. Jess is. I
it,
do
like
not know what that means, Jess.
like it can be pulled, but like when it starts to compress, it'll lead to like small cracks, and then instead of like when steel will just like bend or something, carbon fiber just straight cracks and it'll explode.
See, it sounds strong, but evidently not under water pressure, right? So, got it. Okay, it wasn't the Aspire thing. It was just using carbon fiber. Got it. I didn't even know that. And then I saw this. Evidently, I almost wonder, well, what was happening there. It says Florida couple drops Ocean Gate lawsuit. So evidently, they had a lawsuit. I don't know if they're feeling like bad. I wouldn't. I wouldn't drop it. I'd be like, dude, because you know how many pretend other ones are out there that make you go down. They're probably not the only one, right? And I keep seeing. I don't. Why do I keep seeing James Cameron in every? It's like he's the expert. Is he the expert? What happened there, Jess?
No, actually, he's been deep diving for years, for decades, from the Titanic and below. Like he does a lot of documentaries on deep sea diving.
Yeah, he's
So,
the expert on Titanic now. Yeah, I get that.
among diving, he would be one of the top people. So if James Cameron says it looks iffy, I'm gonna believe Cameron, who's been down in those depths, God knows how many times.
Do people watch Titanic? I know I'm that person right now. I know, seriously. But I saw some. I know. Look, I've had some conversations with you guys, and it's rubbing off on me because I would go. I think that's a play just to get more people to watch Titanic. Look, here's the thing. Okay, so now we're talking about the other guy, which I love him or hate him. I love Branson. Man, he's always surrounded by women that are super hot. Not gonna lie, single. Okay, but here's the thing. Jess. Right? Question. Okay. Is it gonna be something Branson's gonna say? Why did I do that? What do you think, Jess? Because
No,
he's got a lot of things. He's got planes. He's got. I don't know about the train. They're supposed to build the train. It was supposed to be one of his companies. It was supposed to be, but I don't know. Then I don't know what happened. But that's the one in the high desert going to Las Vegas. I cannot wait till that happens because you just go to basically like the area of the high desert. You probably park your car there, and then it takes you the rest of the way. Boom, you don't have to drive. You just boom for I don't know how much they're gonna charge if it's like worth it, but it's like a speed bullet train in the high desert. They're finally starting it. And some said it wouldn't happen. Well, it's happening. So there you go. So Jess, go ahead.
no. Yeah, I would never ride on any of these things until at least 1,000+ trips to ensure their safety. I don't want to be a test monkey or test dummy. Um,
Well, not at 400 some thousand, Jess. I mean, that's for the lil,
if if I had the money, would I go? No.
I believe you would, Jess. I believe you would. You'd be like, ha ha, that guy, man. With your tongue out, right? Jess would be. Look, I think Jess, if you were okay, you hit it big or something happened. I think you'd be that. Yeah, you would be that guy that would like you basically post about it. You'd be like, come on, man. It would be interesting. It would be interesting. And I'd be like, Jess, you gotta be careful. You go, no, man. And then you'd be calling me from like somewhere going, dude, I lost. I go, okay, let me make a call. And then they find you. You'd be that guy, I think. Am I wrong?
I already have a plan. Like if I ever win the lotto, I already know what I'm gonna do. First, I'm gonna go to the desert. I'm gonna have someone build a giant castle, and in one of those towers, we'll have a giant escape balloon. Don't ask why. Uh,
See, he's a fun billionaire in the mind. He's a fun billionaire. He would do that. He'd be like, "Come on, kids, let's have fun." He and he wouldn't even want to get hooked up with the mothers. Although, there you go. Again, he's not single, guys. So there you go. Come on, ladies. Keep it together. Okay, so there you go. Okay, because they messaged me. Is he single? I go, no, you're not single. So there you go. All right. So here's the deal, Jess. Here's what I need to know. I get it. So Branson's doing the thing. Will it be, safe? I say, okay. Oh, they always say space. All right. But is it one of those where they kind of go like right at the edge and then they come right back down, which I go, that's not space. Space is like beyond the atmosphere and then way beyond that. You know what I mean?
Right? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like make a space station and make it like a hotel, and then you just fly people to and from it. But no, yeah, you're right. They're just going to like the very edge, and then they're just gonna turn the power off and just like kind of like soar down. I guess I don't know.
See, that's not fun. That's not fun. I'm like, all right, big deal. You float, big deal. They can do that in a plane. That's been happening for a while. And they actually invited journalists. I was talking to someone, and they said, "Do they really do that?" I go, "Yeah." Sometimes they invite media, and then you go, I've been. One time we did a thing. I wanted to invite, but you guys have to be at the station. So I'm like, I guess that's us, So we go out there and we do it, but. Yeah, so we've had some pretty interesting things happen, but it's called get it out there, man. Get people to know it exists, right? So there you go. All right. Well, anyway, okay. There's a lot of things going on. I think Jess. Oh, you got another story. What's going on there?
So, do you remember the TV show Celebrity Deathmatch?
Oh, celebrity. Isn't that the one where
It
you
was
have
on.
the guys like get it on?
Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So, I always wanted to see celebrity. I guess celebrity fight celebrity. So apparently, Elon Musk says a lot of things on Twitter, and apparently there might be a cage fight between him and Mark Zuckerberg. Can we have this?
Okay, okay. Musk, got it. Okay, Zuckerberg. Oh, they don't like each other. They don't like each other.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
They
They just
don't.
go back and forth on Twitter, I guess.
Yeah, they don't like each other. I don't know what the reason. They should band together. That's what they should do. But I don't think they should. You know, he'll go hard. Okay, oh. Have you seen? Okay, who did he? Okay, hold up. If you had to put money down, I'm not that guy, by the way. Who would you put money down on?
I want to say I want to say Zuckerberg. Why? Why Elon looks like he talks a lot of game. Zuckerberg like he knows his stuff. Like he's like, okay, I'm just gonna be quiet.
Okay, he's got a heavy hand. If you look at his hand, right? Musk has a heavy hand, but Zuckerberg has been working out. He's been doing. There was a workout that he was doing. I was going, oh, dude, you're lovely. And it's actually with the trained CEOs in Asia. Okay. And if you look at Ip Man, it's really that. So he was learning that. I go, oh man, he do that, man. Forget it. But he's weak. He's weak. He's fast if he wants to be, but he's weak. Okay, and it's his arms. His arms are weak. But he could take. Well, I think Musk is kind of ready to go. I think I would put money on Musk. To be honest, I thought I was gonna go Zuckerberg, but I'm gonna go with Musk. He's just heavy. He's got a big head too, so he could take a lot of punches, right? Come on, he has a big. He knows he has a big head. He's like, I could take one there. I could take one, or I could take one there, and then boom, down with you. Because he's got anger there. He holds it together, but he's going, dude, am I getting my money back from Twitter? I'm like, oh, dude, you're not investing. Seriously, invest. You know what? Oh, I got a beef here, Jess. Okay, I got a beef. If they said, hey, who wants to go at Musk next? That would be someone else. I wouldn't want to do that. But I would say, Musk, real quick question. I'm just here to help you out. I'm, a little more on your. I think he's weak on his. Is he weak on his left? He's weak on his left. You do better on the left. And by the way, can you give me back my little check mark? My check mark, which was official, was there. It took me a long time to get it. I got it. Then I got hacked. Then I got my account back, Jess. Now I have to pay to get the check mark back. Do you get that, Jess?
So I think I know who wants to fight him next.
Who?
You?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have it. I'm like, and then people go, are you really you? I go, yes. Yes, that's the same one. So now I have to pay to get it back. I'm like, is it worth it? And then if I pay like for a month, so then, like let's say I want to hit up somebody, people don't know this, but yeah, people with check marks hit up each other. They go, oh, you're real. You're not a bot, right? And I hit them up, and then they see the check mark. Okay, you're official. You know how many Instagram all of a sudden are official, Jess? You know how long it took for me to want to get one? A long time. And then when you apply, it goes, you basically don't qualify. And I go, well, sucks to be you. Because you know what, Jess? They say, and this is true. So if anybody ever, Jess, if you go traveling anywhere, okay, you need to know this. I have an insider, okay? I have an insider. It'll come out at some point. Maybe. I don't know. But I would ask Zuckerberg, are you ready for it? Okay, here's the thing. You ready for it? Okay. What happens, Jess, when you have your document, which is official, called your license, and Facebook somehow gets hacked and now people have your license? Do they make copies of your license?
Uh Wait, Facebook copies your license? Why?
Stupid. Okay, that's where you'd be like, no, don't. Okay, if they ask for your ID, either A, you got hacked, or B, you want official. Okay, way back when, I said, oh, well, I don't care. I mean, it's my ID. Everybody asks for it, and they do. All right, there have been things that we apply for, like the SAG Awards. Okay, SAG Awards. They say we need your ID, so that way we know it's you. Okay, awesome. So you send it, right? You don't think anything about that. Well, evidently, somebody may, again, I cannot name my source, have hacked Facebook and gotten the database of all the IDs. So what do they do with IDs? Remember Social Security numbers? They say keep that somewhere safe. Now, a Social Security number could be used again and again and again. It's just a number, right, Jess? So if you see something on, like, that's why they have all those fraud things, fraud protection, because it's a number. It's easy. Once somebody knows your number, they go, no, it's protected. Not if it gets out. I had one time my wallet, well, I have questions on that. Anyway, my wallet, like, all of a sudden was gone, and I think my Social Security number was in it. Anyway, I had to get a new one. The card, because your Social Security stays you, right? That's how you identify. When they go, what's your social? You know your social. But it's not hard to make a copy of the Social Security. I mean, they did have coronavirus. Think about it. Like all those little, come on, they were selling it for $20. So there are people that do that. All right. Now, question, Jess, if Facebook gets hacked, right? Do the people do things like here on the home front? Probably, but then they do it like somewhere. Maybe they travel with your name and document, and then something happens. They say, well, that's you. That's not me. I didn't do that. They go, that is you. I go, I didn't do that. Whatever you're accusing me of. So there's going to be a lot of people all of a sudden in jail. They're going, but I didn't do whatever you're saying I did. Well, you did. You go, no, that wasn't me. Well, we have your ID. That's not me. So there's going to be so many fake IDs, Jess. That's happening next. Why? Facebook. Now, Jess, you haven't given your ID, right?
No, I have not.
Good job. I did. So it's out there. Okay. But you don't think anything's going to happen because you're like, it's your ID. Big deal. Well, the hacker doesn't know that. The hacker goes, dude, I'm going to make IDs and I'm going to sell them, $20 a pop. No, I don't really know. But you get it, Jess? How do you think spies travel? They have multiple IDs, right? Who do they use? Probably an official person. That's like a nobody, they say. Well, it just so happens a lot of those are getting out because somebody hacked it. So Instagram people, yeah, same thing. To get verified, you have to send your ID. Now, if you get hacked, they say, and I said, no, deny. They say, and I didn't even want official. It was just my profile. They said, we need your ID to prove it's you. Oh, somebody got hacked on Twitter. Then they needed their ID to prove it's them. I go, yeah, but what happened? And see, there's no one to talk to. They go, it doesn't happen. I go, it does happen. It does happen. When it comes out, I'm going to say, see, I told you. So you got to be careful. So you got to be ahead of that. So is there like a fraud protection to prove that? Because if I were traveling, like maybe I love Cancun. Okay, I've got people there, I think. But here's the thing. If I went to Cancun, Jess, and then the authorities said, what's your name? I go, oh, my name's Aaron. Okay, we need your ID. Okay, awesome. And then they go, oh, you got to go to that room. Okay. And then somebody comes in. It's Interpol, right? And they go, so did you steal this? What? Wait. You got a fake ID. Watch my. They go, no, your ID is fake. What? My ID is not fake. No, your ID is fake. That's not you. No, that is me. And they get so confused. So you got to be prepared. If you travel, Jess, be prepared, in essence, to say, that's not me. And I think somebody got hacked. I think it's Facebook, just so you know. They go, oh, that makes sense. But it's got to come out first. So don't travel anytime soon, Jess. And if somebody says travel, but be careful, okay? Because I guarantee there's going to be some news stories that are going to say, how did they get confused? Because they have the ID. It's wrong. Somebody faked that with your name. It happens all the time. Watch, stories are going to come out. All right, Jess, we've got to take a break. We'll be back with more right after this. Stay tuned.
Are you paying rent because you think you cannot afford to live in your dream home? Are you renting because you don't believe that you have the down payment funds to purchase your own home? The Siegel lending team at ronismylender.com has up to $25,000 to help qualified people purchase their own home at amazing interest rates. Contact the Siegel lending team today at ronismylender.com. Again, ronismylender.com, license under NMLS 217037. ronismylender.com.
Don't let insurance companies make decisions for you. Go to Pass Auto Center in Banning, your one-stop repair facility with full collision repair, auto maintenance, service, and an authorized smog center. You'll also find a full-service used car lot to fit every budget with the right vehicle for you. Trade-ins are accepted and they pay cash for your car. Pass Auto Center at 2609 West Ramsey in Banning, just off the I-10 freeway between Sunset and 22nd. Call 951-849-7878.
Jitters Coffee, a coffee shop that gives a double shot of quality. We offer top shelf coffee at a great price. Brewed hot or cold, you won't find a better cup of joe. Not a coffee connoisseur? Then try our Red Bull infusions to energize your day. We also have delicious pastries and sweets, baked in-house or flown in from the best bakeries in the country. Jitters Coffee. Come on in and enjoy your jitters.
Check out our newest location located in downtown Banning at the corner of Ramsey and San Gorgonio.
The Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Banning is distinctively suited for your travel time out of the car. Off the road, you'll find a courteous, welcoming staff and spacious rooms with desks, flat-screen HD TVs, and comfortable furnishings. Enjoy the complimentary breakfast buffet, high-speed internet, and fitness center and pool. The Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Banning, conveniently located off the I-10 near golf, gaming, and entertainment. For reservations and information, call 951-572-5500. That's 951-572-5500, or go online at hiebanning.com.
Join Yvette Walker every Tuesday at 4 o'clock p.m. on KMET ABC News Radio, 1490 AM, FM 98.1, and Internet KMET TV for the Southern California Business Report. The show is dedicated to highlighting successful businesses and the individuals behind them. Yvette interviews the incredible people managing these enterprises that range from awe-inspiring sole proprietors to world-renowned organizations. The Southern California Business Report, Tuesdays at 4 o'clock p.m.
Hello, listeners. This is Christopher from The Christopher Show. Hey, if you missed one of our shows here at KMET, don't worry about it. You can go to our webpage, and that's KMET1490am.com. Go to the homepage, click on the SoundCloud tab, and hear any show anytime you want.
That's right. It's a morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM, and there are a lot of things going on. I know Jess working on some stuff over there. Jess, got a question. Okay, I saw an article. I don't know if you saw it, by the way. I'm trying to find it. Evidently, there are dogs coming that were saved from getting. How do I say it? You know when dogs. Okay, you love dogs, yeah, Jess?
Of course, I love a lot of animals. I love all animals, but yes, I do love dogs.
Okay, you used to like dogs being in a shelter and being rescued, right?
I don't like these lines of questioning. Now you're starting to freak me out on what story you're getting at, but go ahead.
Well, it's a story I came across it. Not gonna lie, I was like, okay, that's evidently a thing. I'm like, well, how do we talk about that? Because people always ask the question. And it's so cute, the little dog. Go find our friends at ABC. It's at ABC. Of course it would be. It says, here it is. It says, 20 dogs have been rescued from a area, okay? And they're on their way to LAX to find their forever homes. Aww. Includes 16 golden retrievers, 2 corgis, they're so cute, 1 poodle, and 1 Malamute. Jess, you know how you said "aw"?
Wait, rescued from what?
I'm gonna repeat.
You're giggling now. This is gonna be horrifying. I know it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna repeat. Okay, 16 golden retrievers, 2 corgis, so cute, 1 poodle, of course it'd be a poodle, and 1 Malamute. Rescued from getting eaten, Jess. From getting eaten. What do you think?
By wild animals, or please don't say human.
Yeah, it says 20 dogs rescued from China's meat trade, now on way to LAX. The poodle's like, yay! I'm so sad.
Yeah, like I want to be mad and angry, but it's not our culture. You know, there are other countries that eat dogs, unfortunately. I've seen video footage of it. It's just hard because, you know, we think of animals like that as pets, so we don't think of them as food.
You went south when I thought you were going to go north, Jess. Seriously, you have a dog sitting there. Would you be all right with your dog being eaten by oh, you would eat your dog, Jess, to be alive, huh?
No, of course not. But I actually made that comment because I was watching the story and then someone was making the comment, this isn't your country, we do things different here. So I was like, okay, I understand.
I get that.
So,
I get that. But okay. I get that. I get that. And I've kind of been there, but not. But here's what I say. Did you know you're going to eat one?
no, I would never eat one.
No, I would say that to the person saying that to me. I'd
Oh,
say, did you know you're going to eat, like, okay, I'm going to repeat it. Which one do you want is what they never say. They replace it with other meat, okay? But it happens to be a dog, okay? Did you know you had basically a golden retriever? Interesting. Go, oh, that's tasty. You had a corgi. Did you order a corgi to eat? I mean, seriously, is it like mushy? Kind of like, because they're fun little dogs. They're so cute, right? Or the poodle. Is a poodle what it sounds like? Is a poodle soup? What is it, right? And the Malamute, right? Okay, so the question I have is this, Jess. I get it. It's a little sensitive topic. It's like, whale meat and dolphin, whatever. I still don't agree with the dolphin thing, but whatever. The point is this. I get it. And then you go, okay, I'll be that guy. We eat meat. And we do eat things that we tend to have as pets. There's pigs that sometimes people keep as pets, right? There's other types of meat. I get that. I eat jerky, not gonna lie. But I don't want to eat a dog, Jess.
I know. It's weird. Like honestly, let's see. I think it was Mexico was reported as the highest exporter of horse meat. Yeah, people eat horses. Um, but it's just like I find it not odd, but just like curious on what countries eat different animals.
Well, that's good for the country. In the U.S., it's not a thing.
No, for us, it's just what chicken, pork, or beef.
Well,
Whereas,
that's the thing. They never have dog on the menu, and the fact that they have to hide it, okay, means that even they know that they shouldn't do it, right? It says it. It says at the China's meat trade, right? 20 dogs rescued from China's meat trade now on way to LAX. I get it, but if they have to hide what it is, okay, if they say, "Oh, that's steak," yeah, that's a different animal. That's little German Shepherd. He's like, I thought I was going to live forever. Seriously, right? Yeah. So there you go. Anyway, they're going to homes. They're going to forever homes. So that's the look. I cannot have fun. Seriously, Jess, you totally blew it. Look, here's the thing. Okay, if you're the guy who says I eat dog, I'd be like, what's that dog doing there? You'd be like, dude, I gotta survive. I'd be like, dude, you are not the guy I thought. Yeah, seriously, Jess.
there was a show on Netflix called Meat Eaters.
Yeah.
And it was quite insightful. So this guy, he hunts all of his meat that he goes. So he goes to all around the US, but he got a special invitation to go to this tribe in South America. And he was watching how they do their hunting. And for him it was unusual because, for them they use everything they can do to catch these animals. Whereas he'll just like stay still until something comes across. But when you're in the jungle, you got to eat what you got to eat.
That's true. I would still not eat dog.
Yeah, so he was going. They were
Okay,
fishing.
imagine eating a corgi and putting that down when it looks at you going, I'm so happy, yay. And you go, I know, but I got to make some money on you. Imagine that, Jess.
Right? Yeah, he went to Mexico. I think they were eating dog or coyote. But what was weird to him is when he went to South America, like they literally kill everything in their path, any animal they can get. So they ended up killing some type of monkey, and he was hesitant on eating it because he was like, I don't know if I can eat a primate. But for them, it's just a meal.
Well, good for them. You know what? I'm pretty sure if they go, like, look, there's other option other than a dog. You totally killed it, Jess. I thought you were going to defend dog. The dog next to you is going to judge you for the rest of the day, Jess.
I will not eat dog. I will defend them, but it's just like I can't.
Okay, let's say your dog, which technically is your lady's dog, let's just say. Your dog, she goes, we need to make some money. She goes, okay. Thank you. Finally, my God, thank you. There's the reaction I needed. Okay, so don't go the other way, man.
So there's a difference between me doing it and other people doing it, like other cultures. Like I don't want to judge them because I don't want them judging me.
Oh, I'm going to judge them. I'm going to judge them. They're the first to judge you, Jess. They're the first to judge you.
That's true. That's true. But I try not to be judgy. I always
No,
try.
they judge. They judge. And I could show you how to test, but you won't do it. But here's the thing. I come across people like that. So here's what I say. Oh, okay. So you eat anything, huh? They go, yeah, I eat anything. Oh, okay. Question. Let's say they're the person that would eat you, Jess. They'd be like, ooh, you are hefty. I want to eat you.
If I told you there is a restaurant in the U.S. that serves human meat, would you go?
No, let's go back to you, Jess. Let's say they want to eat you. Are you all right with that?
No. I'll probably try and eat them first.
There you go. That's what I would say. Jess would eat you first. They go, oh my God, no way, Jose. See, they look at it, they go, oh my God, he would. So there's the answer, Jess. There's the answer. No one wants it to be them or their little dog. I joke about, like, okay, my mom has a dog, right? Everybody knows it, okay? Not gonna lie, I've taken photos with dogs and they're so cute, but I would never think in a million years I want to eat that. No way, Jose. Okay, there's something about a dog. You just go, no. Why would you do that? But again, they hide it. So that right there shows it's not legal. Okay, that right there. Now, if they said this is dog meat and they publicly put that out there, I get that. Okay, but they're trading it on the meat market, meaning that they say it's meat, but obviously they're like, dude, I found the dog, so there you go. I get it. They can cook anything. I got that. Okay, I got that. Pretty soon it probably will be human. I'm pretty sure you know the place, Jess. But the point is this. I draw a line. They say take a side. I take a side. Here's the side. I'm not going to eat dog. And no matter how much, now I will say this. Do you remember that movie? And you like it, Superman Returns. Do you remember where those little dogs eat the owner because they're hungry?
Oh, yes, I do remember that scene.
Yeah, I feel like you got to look at the little picture and then be all right with that. Go to ABC7 LA, look at that little dog and be like, I'm all right being, that guy that doesn't defend you, little dog. I get the ASPCA now. I get them. I get that. And I get that because then you go, well, what about you? You eat meat. Yeah, I eat meat. You're right. But I do not have a cow as a pet. But then I go, okay, I get that. You know what? Maybe I'll go with that stuff that they're making in a lab, but isn't, you get, that's why I say there's a lot of money there, Jess.
So what if I were to told you that, like, I've known about this for years, but there's a dog meat festival in China, right?
I'm not saying I don't know about it, Jess. I've known about it. I just don't want it. Like, okay, you go to a restaurant, Jess, and then you find out it was a dog, not chicken, or not meat. You're welcome. There it is. Thank you. There's the answer. Okay, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with more right after this. Stay tuned. Oh, my God.
Out the door, in the car, off to work. The same old morning routine. Take a break and stop for hot coffee or a latte and a fresh homemade cinnamon roll or chocolate cream puff. Donut Delight on Highland Springs Road in Banning is a locally owned family business with a friendly staff and customers who are always glad to see you. Get your morning off to a great start at Donut Delight on the corner of Highland Springs Road and Ramsey Street right off the I-10 freeway. Serving the Pass area for 22 years. Donut Delight is open at 4:30 a.m. daily.
Summer in the Inland Empire. You know what that means. Sunny days and hot temperatures that make you want to stay inside. Franklin Mechanical Systems can repair or replace your air conditioning unit to get it working cool before the heat hits. For cleaning, repair, or a new installation, call them for a free estimate. Franklin Mechanical Systems for all your residential and commercial air conditioning needs. Call their Beaumont office at 951-845-1000. That's 951-845-1000 and get cool today.
Here's to your health with Joshua Lane. Ideas you can use to be healthy and stay healthy. The current thinking about beauty, fitness, and longevity. Every Tuesday and Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Wellness talk you can use. Here's to your health with Joshua Lane on KMET, naturally.
We're in the studio with Fred Penny, managing attorney with Penny & Associates Injury Lawyers. Fred, tell us what makes you the #1 choice for handling personal injury cases.
Most of our firm is made up of former insurance company trial lawyers with extensive experience handling all types of personal injury matters. We believe that gives us a distinct advantage.
That's Penny & Associates Injury Lawyers with locations throughout California. For a free consultation, go to pennyandassociates.com or call 1-800-616-4-LAW. That's 1-800-616-4-LAW. law.
Do you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state? Did you miss sending out a prior year tax return? The IRS is out to collect now more than ever, and they'll use any means necessary. They legally can and will garnish your wages, take your money, and even seize your property. If you're behind on your taxes, call the Tax Relief Hotline right now at 951-224-9000. That's 951-224-9000. 951-224-9000. You can legally get your tax debt under control and in many cases get the breathing room you need. Garnished wages, property seizures, bank levies can stop immediately, but you have to call. Many of our specialists are IRS enrolled agents. They know the system and how to make it work for you. Don't wait for the IRS to come down on you. Act now so you can get your tax debt under control. Call the Riverside office today for free info at 951-224-9000. That's 951-224-9000. 951-224-9000.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. We appreciate each and every one of you. Jess, I know you got something going on. What's going on there?
No, not too much. We got about 3 days before the newest Indiana Jones. I'm excited for that.
Ooh.
I'm trying to get the taste of that last one out of my mouth. So.
Oh, the what was that?
No, we don't talk about that movie.
The Crystal Skull or something like that. What was it about that was kind of like, I don't think so. What was it?
Okay, first off, in the beginning of the movie, when Indiana Jones gets inside that refrigerator, the nuke goes off, and he launches 300 feet. If he were to land, he would be mush. He'd be dead.
I don't think it was that. I think it was the skull. I think the skull was kind of weird, and people were not ready for it, right?
Or about Shia LaBeouf swinging through the trees, actually catching up with the car. No, it's just it was too weird for me.
It's kind of like the one where they had it was called Ark of the Covenant, right? Nobody was prepared for that ending. It was like, really? You kind of get it, then you go, Now, Raiders of the... Wait, which one is it? Or that was Raiders of the Lost Ark, sorry.
Raiders of the Lost Ark was the first one.
Yeah, whichever one had the Ark and then the little, ooh, at the end, close your eyes, right? Remember that? But the one that I like is the one where he's the Holy Grail. Remember that? The Holy Grail was pretty. That was probably my favorite one. Not gonna lie, I saw that one actually before all the others, and I go, So they all get kind of big, right? Who believes a rock is gonna come rolling after you, right? Who believes that, Jess?
I don't know anyone. I don't know. That'd be weird. Just imagine you're going through a building, and you're like, "What's that? What's that sound?" And you just see a giant boulder coming at you. Like, I just got Indiana Jones.
Yeah, so it's always big. But there was something about that skull. I don't think people were ready for it. The fact that it looked alien, right? Because there are people that actually do that to their head. Did you know that? They actually poke a hole at the top and they make their head oblong. Because I had a guy that I know. We've actually had him on the show. We didn't talk about that, though. He has a very interesting documentary about a certain culture that does that. And they actually elongate their head because they think it makes you smarter. They think it allows for your basically your head to grow continuously. And so they're like, yeah. So I thought, oh, that's interesting. I don't know if it does. I'm pretty sure the brain still stays the same, right? Does it have more room and then it grows more? Do they get smarter? And if they do, what do they do with that? They're still in the woods, so not smart. Anyway, that's the story. I'm sticking to it. Jess, what else is going on?
Oh my god. There are so many crazy things. I don't even know if it's from shooting to stabbing to shooting to stabbing. So which one do we chat about? I don't know. But this one was bothering me earlier today. Something about a unlicensed teen. He was driving and he ended up hitting some people. I'm surprised we don't raise the age limit to driving to 20.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I say something? Okay. There are people that I happen to know, but you cannot say anything because their parents will go at you. But you go, why are you driving without a license? Okay. Now I'm gonna say this because it actually happened, and I'm so glad it happened because he got pulled over. Okay, and I'm like, but I couldn't control the situation because I'm not I'm not the parent, right? I'm stepping in, so to speak. So the reality is he got pulled over. Okay. Now, the cop, thank God, called, the parent, right? The parent said, okay, all right, got this. Went down, said, okay, can you come with me right away? Because, he may get in trouble. I go, all right. So she says something to the cop. He said, all right, I get it, whatever. And then he let, he had a permit, but he shouldn't have had anyone, under a certain age drive, right? But he was doing things for his other parent. Now, his other parent, 100%, right, was like, I don't care, don't worry. They'll look the other way. Not the caution guy. Do you know how many parents are that right now, Jess?
I'm going to say a lot.
So I would go to the parent. Be like, you were all right with this, huh? Yeah. Guaranteed, man. Guaranteed. I wasn't all right with it, but I don't want to be that person in the room that goes, guys, don't we want to abide by, just in case? Because it could be really... Now, thankfully, he got off. Okay, he got off. Thank God. Right? And then he got his license. Thank God. But it could have gone south. Now, he didn't hurt anybody, thank God. But, he failed his test. And then, we were like, why did you fail the test? He couldn't see peripheral. He wasn't paying attention. Like, oh, my God. All that time. Sure, they can drive, but they're not driving safe. So he has his license now. So now we laugh about it. And we did laugh on the way. I was like, man, oh, man. He's like, yeah, I know. But we had a fun time after. But I'm like, I'm glad it happened. And I'm not going to lie, secretly, I was kind of hoping maybe a cop would pull over. You know what I mean? So what happened there, Jess?
Yeah, this kid was driving, and I guess they swerved and hit 2 people and a dog.
Yep, there you go. They don't know what to do. And they drive fast, huh?
Yeah.
Is that dog going to be on the meat market anytime soon?
Wow.
You're all right with it, Jess. You were all right with it the last segment. See, I'm telling you, why do you guys be all right with that? Don't be all right with that. Okay, anyway, Jess, what? All right. I'll see you here. Anyway, that's the story. We're sticking to it. All right. Okay. Let me go to something, all right? Because people are going, huh? What? Oh, Amber Heard in the news, Jess. Amber Heard. Did you see that?
Did she poop on anybody's bed?
Oh, you went there. I cannot believe.
Yeah, I did. I went there.
It says Amber Heard steps back into the spotlight with first premiere since trial. That's a good thing, Jess. Come on, she's trying to get her life back. Let her. She's got to pay a lot of money. What happened there? He's like, oh, you owe me. Then she's like, yeah, man. Did she fight that? Did she win?
I have no idea. It's just a bunch of squabbling between these 2 people.
It's just back and forth. It's just entertainment. Did you see him? Is he with the attorney? I saw like a woman with him. He's with the attorney, huh?
I heard he was with the attorney now.
He scored.
So
He scored. She's not going to let anything happen to him. Guaranteed. She'll be like, no. And yeah, he's going to be like, I think at some point he's going to want to get away because at some point they get kind of weird and they know every legal, so then he's going to be back in court at some point. And right? Think about it. He could only stay that way for so long. He's a magnet to trouble.
Don't make lawyers mad. That's all I got to say. They're the ones to defend you, so don't betray them.
He's a magnet to trouble. Watch, I guarantee it. I guarantee he was like, he's that guy. The women love that. I don't know. Anyway. Here's another story back onto your Titanic thing, right? It says the Titanic sub once malfunctioned and couldn't reach the surface, so the crew had to rock from side to side to nudge weights loose. Inside, Jess, inside. Oh, what was the wording there? Yeah, at least he got out. They're like, yeah, don't remind us. Here's another one. Here's another one, Jess. Here it is. Go ahead, say what you want to say.
No. Every story that seems to come out about that sub is it just gets worse and worse. I don't know how people could have gotten on there.
I get why people write it. It's like they do. Here's another one. Couple dropped lawsuit against Ocean Gate CEO for not refunding them for canceled trip on his sub after he died on board. So they felt sorry. Don't feel sorry. Get your money back. They didn't refund your money. That's a lot of money. It says couple dropped lawsuit against Ocean Gate CEO for not refunding them for canceled trip on his sub. They have to refund that money, right? Isn't that a thing? Yeah, I remember there was an agency right before coronavirus. Same kid actually. Paid for him to go. Like really far. And honestly, it was a lot of money. Not gonna lie, but his parent, obviously very smart, was like, I want him to have, like that experience, right out of high school, right? He's going to have fun, guaranteed, right? And I'm like, all right, that makes sense. But right during coronavirus, everything was up in the air and they're like, oh, we're going to refund your money. Here's the number to call. So she called. I don't know if the money ever came because they do that. So I say, sue. They'll give you your money back because they didn't do anything. They had to cancel the whole trip. Now, granted, they probably spent the money. That's what they didn't want to say. But, they go, do you have insurance? Yeah, of course, pay it for insurance. Thank God. But did you get the money back? That's a lot of money. It was like $4,000. So if I was this couple, I'd be like, dude, just, yeah, the guy's not going to pay you, but the company is. They have money. Or they do not. But the kid has money, right? He went to a Blink 182 concert. He's the step kid. Imagine the actual, they have money, Jess. Come on. Right?
Right. They're billionaires. They can do whatever they
Was
want.
he barely making it? Seriously. All right, let's see. This is something. We love YouTube. We're on YouTube. It says YouTube's comments are an internet treasure we must protect. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean, Jess?
Comments for what?
On YouTube. Why do they mean that?
I don't know. It depends. Sometimes comments are pretty funny.
All right. Anyway, that's the thing. This is a thing. You got to get it, by the way. Let me go to this. Kind of interesting, but I don't see anything about animal on this. It says watching animal-inspired robot transform into a flying drone. Who knew? We got Transformers right there. That's a plug for Transformers, Beast Wars, right? So there you go.
That's the same thing. So, I don't know about you, but I keep seeing all these stories about these orcas attacking the ships.
Imagine if they made a orca-like machine in the water, right? Wouldn't that be interesting? Go ahead, Jess.
No, maybe they did. No. There's like a bunch of articles like, are they just attacking for revenge? What are they doing? This article was saying, they don't believe they're attacking the boats for revenge or whatever. They think it's to play games, and they think they get adrenaline off of it every time they hit a boat.
Okay.
So pretty much they're just a bunch of teenagers having fun. That's pretty much what the article gets down to, that they're just smacking if they really wanted to sink it, they would, but they were just like smacking it and just having fun with it.
Right. I wouldn't be on. I'm the guy now. I go, you guys don't see, man. Everybody we don't want to be on these with that. They go, oh, that makes sense, right? Guys, no, don't. But I don't know. Would you be there with them, Jess?
With the orcas?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
No, I've seen those things hunt. No, those things are scary in the water.
See, you're
Nope.
smart. You're smart. I would not. No, not gonna happen. Okay. This is a thing. This is an article. Interesting. People are not gonna be. They don't want to hear about rich people. And I get it. It's hard to pay the bills, right? I saw an article yesterday. We didn't have time because we're talking Russia. But okay, you gotta be careful with that. You gotta be very careful because people are like, "Oh my God," about Russia, right? Like, "Oh my God, how dare they?" I go, "How dare he for still attacking Ukraine? What side are you on?" They're gonna ask, and I say, "I'm not on the side. I just don't want to attack, innocent people." So there you go. That's the answer. Okay, now very interesting. Okay, let's see. Did you guys see this? The whole Jeff Epstein thing. Do you know what that is, Jess?
Maybe. What did they find out?
Well, there's new details.
Okay, that'll be interesting. What, did they recover the camera that was mysteriously turned off?
I have no idea. I think people see that and they go, "Who is the guy?" They have no idea. But then when they do research, they go, "Oh my God, what?" So yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Let's see. What's in the news? Are they blaming somebody for his so-called suicide?
Oh, I'm just leaving it there. Then people go look it up. They really don't care. Ooh, look at this. Oh, we shouldn't talk about this. Never mind. Okay. Oh, look at this. OceanGate co-founder. The co-founder, right? Was he on? No, he wasn't. Suspicious. Says he hasn't spoken to the families of those who died in the Titan submersible. He could talk to media, but he can't talk to them. Guarantee somebody's going to call it out. Let's see. Here it is. Oh, sad. Sarah Ferguson, diagnosed with breast cancer. I hope she gets what she needs. There you go. Let's see. This is a problem. So many people are going to hate it. Restart of student loan payments is going to pressure the U.S. consumer as 34% of borrowers say, they're not ready. They spent the money. They spent it. Well, you said, look, stay home. Then you said, no, mandatory this, mandatory that. Now you're like, okay, pay this. That's what's happening. They're not ready, So, all right. Let's see. All right, Jess, I think you got a story. I think you got better things than this. Go ahead, Jess.
No, probably just complaining more about the Flash. I have never seen a DC movie bomb harder than the Black Adam.
It didn't bomb. It didn't bomb, Jess. It didn't bomb. Oh my God. Just because Spider is making on top of Flash doesn't mean it bombed, Jess.
I still haven't seen that movie, the Spider-Man movie.
Well, when you see that, then I'll say, okay, maybe you're right. Okay, so there you go. Okay, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with more right after this. Stay tuned.
Tried shipping a package lately? It's amazing how difficult and time-consuming it can be. Packing, envelopes, boxes, second day ground, next day air, it's all enough to give you a headache. Next time, do yourself a favor, go with the pros at the UPS store in Beaumont. They'll pack it right and let you know all your shipping options. You can also take care of everyday tasks like copies, faxing, notary services, and live scan fingerprinting. And while you're there, pay your Edison, gas company, and Verizon bills. Open extended hours Monday through Saturday. The UPS store in Beaumont, located in the Oak Valley Plaza at 1440 Beaumont Avenue. Call 951-769-5956. That's 951-769-5956. Online at the upsstorelocal.com/5027 or Google 5027.
Hi, everyone. This is Bernadette, the host of One Life Radio, your number one source for alternative and holistic health since 2011. One Life Radio is designed to educate and inspire. Visit us at oneliferadio.com because you get one body, you get one mind, and you get one life. Get out there today and make the most of it. Tune in weekdays at 1 p.m. on 1490 KMET Smart Talk, ABC News Radio.
La Michoacana El Rodeo, your local ice cream parlor. You scream, I scream, we all scream for ice cream. La Michoacana serves banana splits, milkshakes, smoothies, and a variety of homemade ice cream and natural fruit flavored popsicles. La Michoacana is open until 11 p.m. and is located in the Palm Plaza of 6th Street in Beaumont and on West Ramsey Street in Banning. La Michoacana's menu includes acai bowls, fruit salads, corn on the cob, and their famous mouth-watering mangonada treat to cool you down. Y arriba, Michoacán!
That's right, it's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET, 1490 AM. We're out of time, but make it a great day. Whatever you do, remember, life is worth living. Live it well. Bye-bye, everyone. All right, I'm going to take a minute here. I know some of you are there, and some of you are going, dude, I got to go somewhere because I'm busy, or I got to make money because, oh my God, all that money is like, right? I've had a conversation yesterday, and I was like, dude, we need to make money, seriously. So here's the thing, people. We need to say this 100%. Okay, there are a lot of people out there, and you got to make sense of this. Okay, Russia. Okay, I didn't say a lot about it because a lot of people don't want to hear it on the show, but here it is. Russia, Russia, Russia. Okay, that's what you need to know. Russia is having a problem, okay, and here it is. It's simple. They're going, what do we do? Okay, there are a lot of soldiers that are there still, and they're going, what do we do? It's not that hard. You just say, okay, well, you know, we get it. We're about to kill us, but there you go. Okay, now we got information. Obviously, like they killed some people, soldiers, right? But again, it's basically Russia on Russia right now. So if you have anyone that you know, Russia, just say, oh, I get you. But remember, Russia. Okay, now remember Ukraine. Okay, don't forget Ukraine because you're going to be in the middle, and you don't want to be in the middle. You don't want to be put in the middle, okay? Because the reality is some are going, oh, my God, Russia. Oh, how sad. Oh, you know. But then you go, wait a minute. Hold up. So there's multiple sides here, all right? There's going to be so many things. But I say, you know, just be careful. Trust me, because people are going, and I go, no, you didn't get it. No, you don't understand. It's not, no, you don't get it. So when you get it, then you'll get it. It's called Russia, remember, is bombing Ukraine. Now, the reason, again, it happened, even though they're going to skew, oh, Russia, poor Russia, right? You know, they're remember why, okay? They were doing dumb, okay? Remember? Maybe you don't. But remember, okay, and now there's news about nuclear. And whenever I say it, I go, what is this? What is that? There's some fun news stories, but I go, what is that about, right? When I see little headlines, I go, why? Like, and then we see something go, all right? So there are two stories, all right? And I go Yahoo. I think... Yeah, we talked about this. And Yahoo had a couple stories. I go, why would they say that? Why is that there? And sometimes I go, you know, sometimes when I hear things or multiple people say, I go, why is that there? right? What is that about? So here it is. Here's the first one. I go, what? That doesn't make sense. Here's the headline. Disney World considers a nuclear option change. Nuclear option change. Why would you say that? Seriously, do you know what nuclear is? Or just using that as a quote? All right, so I'm not going to that story because it's obvious, right? Then this one, right underneath it, maybe a story and yeah. It says, pilot dumps drugs on villages after fighter jets scrambled over nuclear plant fears. What? You know, so I say this, okay? Whenever you hear things more than once, just be aware it's a thing, okay? When, you know, there were certain things that were happening, then all of a sudden it became news because somehow it's there. People go, somehow people just know, huh? And I say, yes. So when people say the same thing again, go, what is that about, right? And then just, you know, go, okay, I'll see you when I see it. Then when you see it, you go, oh my God, it's right there, right? There's like a thing. I don't know what it's called, right? There's something that people, I don't know what it is, but I've seen it with people, and it comes out of their mouth. And I go, did you just understand what you just said? They go, no, I have no idea what you just said. I go, okay, that's weird. And then, so there you go. All right, so I don't know what it's about. But again, be careful with nuclear. That's all I'm going to say. So whoever's, you know, now with Russia, there's a lot of things. Then I saw an article, the guy he let go, right? Evidently gunning for him. So again, stories all over the place. Look at world news, you'll make sense. But when I see that, I go, okay, there's something there. Russia, nuclear, what's the little thing? You know, is it being written by AI? Is AI going, oh, we know things, you know? What is it about that? Whenever you see nuclear more than once in a different story, you go, why are people using that word, right? And it's not related, I guarantee it. So there you go. So be aware of that. Also, be aware that, again, seriously, they're going to play it like, oh my God, poor Russia. Remember, Ukrainians, okay? If you know Ukrainian, all right, we know a few. Make sure to say, no, I get it, not good. All right, don't be that guy, okay? Don't forget, they're still bombing Ukraine, you know? They're still bombing Ukraine, so, you know, remember that, okay? And if you have a Russia in the room, or a Russian in the room, I know my mom corrected me. She goes, you did say Russia, you mean Russian? Yeah, well, a Russian is in the room and a Ukrainian is in the room. What do you think you're going to do? Honestly, just, you know, I don't know, but don't comment. Don't comment anything about Russia at all right? Because it'll happen. I guarantee it. You won't even know they're in the room. Will they fight? I don't know. But that's that. There you go. Okay, because people are all over the place with this. All right, they almost don't know what to do. I say it's simple. I say it's simple. You know, why is the army turning? You know, it's another branch of army in Russia. In essence, that's why they're like, what do we do with that? Right? He's saying, in essence, the leaders, the ones that led you all the way to Moscow to hurt us and kill some of our troops, they lied to you. What do they lie about? What do they know? See, you kind of want truth, don't you? Okay, so that's the answer, you know. And we've seen it so many times, you know. Oh my God, Ukraine. But who's bombing who? Right? Come on. We all know. Ukraine is defending. They're not, okay, they may be bombing, but they're trying to they cannot do offense. They don't have the power, right? And then the U.S. said, oh, we're going to help you out, right? They flew them into the U.S., boom. The U.S. already took a side. So I don't know what U.S. is going to be like, oh, poor Russia. I go, do you not see yourself? People in Ukraine are going, we thought you were going to help us. I told you this was going to happen. I told you. I know. I said it behind the scenes. Anyway, some things I don't say on the air. Thank God we're not on the air because someone will be like, wow, you just said that. But there you go. I'm not about dog, evidently, you know. All right, people, we're out of time. Make it a great day, whatever you do. Remember, life is worth living. Live it well. Bye-bye, everyone.